is our spring caramel pretzel assortment from Mrs. Prindables. They've done this just for us, so you won't find this pack up anywhere else. There's that new flavor I was telling you about, the white chocolate with the daisy sprinkles. How cute, right? Just in time for Easter. And speaking of which, we guarantee delivery in time for Easter. Shop with that major credit card or Q card, and it will get there in time for you to put into a little Easter basket or bag for a special loved one in the home. We've got some great ideas on how you might gift these or use these, but of course, there's nothing wrong with keeping them for yourself just to enjoy. M62650 is your item number. If you do take advantage of Easy Pay, it works out to $5.83 a month. And without further ado, I want to introduce you to Lori Shore, who brings Mrs. Prindables to us here at QVC. Welcome, Lori.
Thanks for having me back.
Of course. So for those that are joining us and saying, I've seen Mrs. Prindables, what are they all about?
It's true, you know, for 25 years just here on QVC, we've become synonymous with the gourmet caramel apple, and we're so thankful that so many customers have made us particularly a holiday tradition. More and more customers, though, are trying out our gourmet chocolate caramel pretzel rods, and I am so thrilled because I have been talking and raving about these for a few years now, and really they're catching on as more and more people try them. We take the same caramel that we're famous for in our apple that we make from scratch in small batches daily. We dunk that crunchy, salty pretzel rod in that caramel. Then we enrobe it in chocolate and top it with some yummy flavorings and some festive looks. So you get 8 of these. This is one of the 3 flavors that you get enrobed in the white chocolate. It's a brand new look with those pastel daisies. Here's another one that's a little new and different as well. For the first time ever, we're enrobing in milk chocolate, but then we're drizzling in this creamy pastel green, perfect for Easter and spring, birthday parties and baby showers and so forth. And then finally, we've included a fan favorite that we are so proud of, and it's one of my all-time favorites as well. Again, enrobed in milk chocolate, so 2 of the flavors in milk chocolate, 1 in white chocolate. This is one of the milk chocolates that you get. And then it's topped, you see that light brown?
Yep.
That's Heath toffee. So you get this yummy Heath, that's tender, delicious Heath toffee all over the top for the 3 flavors.
So 8 in each one of your flavors, each individually wrapped. Take a look over here. This is how it will arrive to you, so that way you can keep them, gift them, and they have a shelf life of about 4 months, right?
About 4 months. So this will take you all the way into July. So this can be even end of the year teacher gifts, coaches gifts. You have so many possibilities, Mother's Day gifts, all 24 individually wrapped. The top row we kept in the wrapping, but the bottom dozen of the 2 dozen you get, we unwrap so you can come in close and get, again, that fan favorite milk chocolate and caramel with toffee, white chocolate with the pastel daisies, and adjacent to that, next to that, milk chocolate again with that pastel green.
Well, here's the deal. This is a QVC 2 big deal, which means it's an expiring offer, only here for a limited time. We ask that you let us know, when would you like it shipped? You have 2 options. We can ship it to you right now, or you can delay your shipment until the week of April the 15th. Either ship week, we guarantee will get there in time for Easter. So if you want to give these as a little Easter gift, this will arrive. Just shop with a major credit card or Q card. And I highly recommend auto delivery, because auto delivery guarantees 1 more shipment in December. It will be a holiday assortment, so the same great tastes, just a little different decoration.
Different look, exactly. So the one in the middle that we have of the 3 flavors that you get for auto delivery is, again, the Heath toffee. Then we just change out the flowers to red and green Christmas trees, and we change out the pastel green to a more intense Christmas type green. But really, as Gabrielle and I have been talking, the value is so exceptional, and she's spoken to it much better than I would. It's a great way to enjoy it.
It works out to $1.45 per gourmet Mrs. Prindable treat. And maybe you shopped last year's spring assortment. Hey, do you remember how much you paid last year for your 21 pretzel sticks? Well, this is 24 for under $35. And you're also going to get that 5 easy payments and the free shipping. I'm sorry, 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling. So I'd love to know how you build the perfect pretzel stick.
It's so much like how we build the perfect apple. I mean, it was just an easy flow into this delightful and delicious confection. So we start with that fresh, crunchy, slightly salty pretzel rod, dunk them in the same caramel that we blanket our apples with. You know, the kinds that kind of hold onto the toppings and they're gooey and melt in your mouth good. Enrobe them in chocolate. And you've got the milk chocolate here, and then one of the new looks that we showed you of the 3 flavors that you get is drizzled with that pastel green. So it's multi-stepped, but super simple, delicious, fresh, and freshly made ingredients.
I did not get to taste a drizzle
You
last
got
go
This
around.
is the purest. Because
Okay.
really, it's truly chocolate and caramel.
I love that they left just the little tip so
Little
it's easy,
handle.
right? Without having
Yes.
to get chocolate on your fingers. So it just makes it easy to eat on the go, right? You're waiting in the carpool line, you're waiting in the car wash, whatever it might be. You just have one quick minute between, meetings at work, take a bite.
I love it. And the ultimate work coffee break, come on. There you go. What do you think? It's the proportions, isn't it? Sorry,
Just the
can
right
you
amount.
talk right now
I
with
know,
your
right?
mouth full?
But it is the perfect balance of sweet and salty.
Yeah.
And everything is nice and tender. Nothing that's hard to break into. That caramel, though, so soft. You saw how it just
soft.
pulled apart
Yeah.
as I bit into it.
It's divine. So you know what I love about these is when you get it, when you give this to someone, and it can be just in this wrapping, with a greeting card or just on their desk at work or however you want to present these, just like this. We have some gift ideas we'll show you later, but literally just like this, they just can't help but smile right away. They know it's a covered pretzel and they get to experience this. And when they experience it, when they bite into that new look of the white chocolate caramel and the pastel daisies, it exceeds expectations. Earlier we were talking about the fact that if you've ever tried a chocolate covered pretzel, you might think there's no way to beat it because it's so good just with those 2 elements. You have the caramel and the toppings from Mrs. Prindables and improve the quality of the chocolate. It's a home run.
And chocolate covered pretzels aren't something I eat often. And then whenever I have one, I'm like, I forgot
How
good these are, and why don't I eat them all the time?
But I love that you mentioned it because that makes it a great gift to
Yes.
spoil someone,
And,
Sorry to
and
interrupt.
reintroduce them
And
too.
to reintroduce them. Sorry to interrupt.
The deliciousness that is not just a chocolate covered pretzel, chocolate, caramel, Mrs. Prindables gourmet goodness. That's really what this is. And I have gifted Mrs. Prindables, my sister and myself would gift our mothers Mrs. Prindable apples
That just
at
is-
Christmas time. But it really was like an indulgence, a treat,
Yeah.
something special. So I love that you can now gift that idea of a special gourmet treat to friends, family, use bill to, ship to if you can't be with them for the holidays, or pass them out to coworkers. Put them in their little cubbies.
Another great idea, or a self-indulgence. And then you kind of alluded to that. The time that we spend in our car doing carpool or shuttling our kids to activities or even just running errands. This is about self-indulgence here. This is about maybe using your favorite dip. I mean, it's great as is. Marshmallow dip is a big one in my household. We love the marshmallow spread with ice cream. For me, these are so perfect as they are. I don't even need a milkshake, just a cup of coffee or a glass of milk. This is about having that stash maybe tucked away in your pantry. No one needs to know about it. And as I mentioned before, what fuels me through cleaning day at my house are these pretzel rods. And the rule that I established between me and myself, 1 per floor.
Ah, okay.
Since we finished the basement, I've got 3 floors and 3 pretzel rods.
Hey, but it's a little incentive. Keeps you
I
motivated.
need it. Apparently a clean house is not incentive enough for me.
I'm with you. Well, now that we're in spring cleaning, hey, this is your treat for getting that big, deep
love
spring
it.
clean going.
Yes.
And you have 24 pretzel rods. So not only spring cleaning, let's do the garage, let's do the attic, let's do it all. We're getting 3 different pretzel rods. You're getting 24 total, 8 in each flavor. And the newest one is going to be that white chocolate
Right,
with
that
the
white
daisy.
chocolate.
But I feel like that's so fitting for this season.
Isn't
the
it?
pastels, it's so pretty.
Can you imagine that in an Easter basket? And the Easter basket doesn't have to be elaborate one. It can be a little cute gift bag is all that you're giving
think
out.
so, yeah.
I like that we did right there, a little tissue paper in a gift bag. And one of the things that I love about our apples and also our pretzel rods, this is great for everyone, men and women. There's not a lot of things you can get for both. Kids and adults. Oftentimes the candy that our kids love, maybe not quite so sophisticated enough for the women in our book club, let's just say. This is for everyone who loves great food with a smile, because there's something that just kind of makes you feel like you're spoiling yourself and you're a little bit of a kid at heart.
Of course. course. Well, I do want to let you know that since we launched this at 9 o'clock last night as our QVC2 Big Deal, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Every night at 9 p.m., we launch a brand new QVC2 Big Deal, but it's a limited offering. So around for a limited time. Already since 9 o'clock last night, Tori, you said about 4,700? Is that 4,900 of our QVC2 Big Deal from Mrs. Prindables, our first one ever, by the way, have been ordered. That's a lot of pretzels. Many of you picking up more than one set because this is available with auto delivery, but your next shipment doesn't arrive until December. So keep in mind, you can keep these on the shelf for up to 4 months.
Don't you love it? So this will take you into July. So any events that you see coming up where you want something special, this is great. And also, gosh, I don't know about you, but I just love keeping my family around and talking a little bit more. So when I'm feeling generous, this is the after school snack for me and my daughters, particularly my oldest needs a little help. Sharing about her day beyond nothing happened, you know, and a pretzel rod it's bribery, but it's good too. I mean, this can be also after dinner when I want to keep everyone around just a little longer. My husband happens to be home. He works at a church. He's home from church. We're actually all sitting down. So use this as a chance to come together with the people that we love, gift the people that we love, or just kind of treat yourself.
Well, you know, and with our kids, Fridays after school, that's when we have a little treat, a little reward. So we usually go somewhere, get a slushy drink, go get a pretzel. Why not I get to them when I pick them up from school with the treat in hand, something they don't see all the time. So it really is a nice treat, something of a surprise. And I love that we have that white chocolate with the daisies. My daughter will go crazy. She loves all things sprinkles and unicorns. And
is she the oldest?
Yes.
So she's 7? No, 6. Yes, I love
right up her alley.
A 6-year-old girl and that one, they're just going together.
Well, the funny thing was I was telling Lori, I didn't even know if they would like these because they're kind of picky. I didn't know if this would be, like you said, maybe too sophisticated for them.
Right.
They loved it. I gave my daughter half of one. I turned around, all I saw were crumbs. I was like, did you like it? So it's nice, but it's not something they have every day. I love that we're bringing it to you at Easter. You have 24 to indulge in, to share. Sometimes, Lori, at the end of the night, I just want a little sweet treat.
Don't you know it? And just to have it the perfect amount where you're totally satisfied.
Yes.
Well, you know, as a parent, especially these days, with Pinterest and everything that we were talking about. Oh man,
Tell me about it,
so many
sister.
creative ideas. This is so easy to make. God, you know what, let me pull this up because we didn't look at this much the last time. These are going to stay fresh into July. Can you imagine a teacher's gift? Number 2 pencils for the number 1 teacher. I wrapped a pretzel rod in that paper. And then, I mean, just gift ideas.
Well,
like crazy.
Look, she made the number 2 pencil. That's too
That
adorable.
was just one of those foam stickers that, you know, they get everywhere in the kids section of the craft store, and I just colored it black.
Too
you know,
cute.
There
and
you go.
Creative.
Well, it was fun doing this, and just don't let this intimidate you. Basically, at its heart, it's one sticker on each pretzel rod. And maybe it was a flower sticker that you see there and something that looks like a flower pot. Maybe it was a bunny sticker here and something that looks like right there, an Easter basket. Super, super simple, and just have fun with these.
Well, come on down to the front of the table because I think this is the craft we're going to do right now.
Yeah.
Look, this is really simple. Bundle them together with some pretty ribbon and then add a fun little sticker. This is a great presentation.
And these are these foam stickers again. Guys, if you don't have kids, if you have kids, you know all about the foam stickers. Just ask for the kids
they're on my
section.
wall.
Yeah, don't put them on the wall. They don't come off so easily. But it's in the kids section of any craft store, and just anything. I like, you know, you can do all 3, you can do 1. You know what I'm tempted to do? I just talked with Mary Beth Rowe, that you know so well. She was my mentor as a host.
Oh.
Every time I see her, she puts not just a smile on my face, but a smile on my heart. She's the one that I would love to, even if it's just one, I could be just tied a little bow on and put a little hi. And she knows if I'm saying hi, I'm thinking about her. And that can be what I give to my sweet, dear friend, Mary Beth Rowe. Just one. And I like that you did one of each flavor. You could do 8 of those.
And so whether you do a bundle, as you said, just do a single. This makes for a fun little craft idea to do with the kids, as you said, maybe to do at the end of the year for the teachers, the assistant, the music teacher, the art teacher, the gym teacher, everyone that takes such good care of them. But you know what? This is also a nice way to treat yourself
Ooh.
Right?
Yes, and we should probably go back there, but let me just show you one last thing. We did all 24 in these 3 terracotta pots. We did them as wedding favors, but can you imagine just attaching, instead of the cards that are kind of as a wedding saying, to attach your business card to these?
Well, you know what, Lori, we didn't get to this one, and I did want to show.
Do that one, yeah.
So maybe for the baby shower, right? And traditionally there was gifting of cigars. Well, let's do a pretzel cigar.
Isn't that so fun? I just did that on my computer. I did that on Keynote, or one of those PowerPoint type things, and just make a cigar wrapper. We added a card as if it were for a shower, but you could just give these out at the hospital just looking like little cigars. How fun is that?
I'll be like, please have more babies. Come back with those yummy treats.
And do it for the new mom. She's got enough to worry about.